Hi families, it's Miss Ty. I wanted to let you know that this math lesson is specifically for level 3 and that while level 2 students in particular are welcome to join us, it is specifically for level 3. So let's get started. Here we go. Hi friends, how are you doing today? Oh, thank you so much for sharing that with me. Do you know how I'm doing today? Today, I am in the green zone. That means I'm happy and I am ready to learn. So you want to see what we're going to be doing today? Today, we are having computer class. You heard me telling your families today we're going to be working on math. You know what we're going to be doing in math today? Today, we're going to be working on addition. We're going to be working on adding numbers together. Do you know why we're going to be learning how to add? Well, one of the reasons we need to learn how to add is so we know how many if we needed to put two things together. So let's stop and think. If your brother wanted 2 cookies and you wanted 3 cookies, you would need to know how many cookies to get all together. Let's figure that out. If your brother had 2 cookies, oh, let's write that on our board. And you had 3 cookies, how many would you have all together? How many would you need to get all together? When I heard all together, I knew that we needed to add. So let's go ahead and add that up. Are you ready? One of the ways that we have learned to do it is we have learned to make slashes. So let's do that first. 1, 2. Now let's do the next one. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now we need to count them up to find out how many we have all together. Are you ready? Let's get started. Start with my finger. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 all together. 2 plus 3 equals 5. That's something we all already know how to do, right? Because you guys are so S-M-A-R-T smart. All right. Well, the next thing we're going to do, and everyone already knows how to do this, we've done this before, is I want you to look in your packets and find this worksheet. Okay, parents, go ahead and stop the video and locate this worksheet in your packets and then start the video again. Oh, did you get your worksheets? Thank you for going to get them. So this is what it looks like. You have a packet that looks like this. You've seen these before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear my worksheet off, put this one aside. Don't lose it because you're going to need it later. Put it somewhere where you know where it is. And then I'm going to put this on my board. All right, boys and girls, so today we're going to do addition and our story problems. Let's see how close up I can get and still work. All right, so this looks like your paper. I know that you can't see the words really well, but you have the paper in front of you, so you can look at what I'm doing, and then you can look at your paper. So this is a review. Oh, let's get started. I'm going to start here. I'm going to read first. You listen and point to the words as I read them out loud. Here we go. C has 8 monster trucks. K gave one more monster truck. He gave it to C. How many trucks does C have all together? All right, friends, everyone should have their pencils or their markers with them. In fact, I would prefer you to use pencils, so if everybody will just make sure you have a pencil. I'm using a marker so you can see it. Remember, the first thing we want to do is we want to go and circle our numbers. Okay, if everyone could do that, please go and circle your numbers. Good job. Now it's my turn. I'm going to come up here to the top and I'm going to circle the number 8. And then I'm going to look and I see another one and I'm going to circle the number 1 just like that. All right, the next thing we're going to do is to remember those very important words we talk about. They tell us, what are we supposed to do? Are we adding or are we taking away? And the important words that we're looking for today are all together. See if you can find the words all together. When you find those words, I want you to underline them, please. Oh, I see them right here. All together. Now, families, we are going to move down to the number line. Our students are past drawing the pictures. I do want them to go back and do that if they would like. But for right now, we're going to skip down and we're going to go to the number line. All right, friends, we have found our numbers now. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to find your first number. We're looking for our first number. There it is. It's the number 8. It's the number 8. What I want you to do is remember, take your marker, and what do we do with it? Or your pencil? That's right. We're going to put a dot on our number line on the number 8. Good job, friends. Now, what's the next thing we do? That's right. We're going to look for our second number, and that's how many numbers we're going to jump forward. Yeah. So where do I put the tip of my marker, your pencil? Where do we put it? We put it on our dot, yes, at the number 8. And how many times are we going to jump forward? Yes, 1. So let's go ahead and do that. 1. Look at that. And then put your little dot on there. And what do we do with that number now? We circle it. Let's go ahead and circle that number. Awesome. So the next thing that we do is we need to write our equation. What are we going to write? We're going to write our, yes, equation. So right down here, you know how to do it. I'm going to wait and let you do it first. Go ahead and write your equation, please. Oh, good job. Now it's my turn. What's the first number I'm going to write? Yes, I'm going to write the number 8. And then the next number I write? Yes, the number 1. And then how do I do it? 8 plus 1 equals 9. Way to go, friends. And then don't forget, over here, it says my answer. So you're going to write your answer. I'm going to write the number 9. And then because we were doing monster trucks, now I'm going to draw a monster truck. My answer is 9 monster trucks. 8 plus 1 equals 9. 9 monster trucks. And then remember, now I can go back and draw my picture. And remember, do we have to draw a picture with a lot of detail? No, I could just do this if I wanted for monster trucks. 5. Let me see if that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to add one more. And I already know, because we figured it out without drawing the pictures, that 8 plus 1 equals 9. That is 9 monster trucks. Well, see, you guys already know how to do that. So families, what I have in your packet now is, if you'll look, you have a packet that looks like this. And what I have for you today is I already have some examples. I think I have 3 examples in there for you. Yep, 3 examples in addition to the one we just did. And then at the back of your packet, you have a blank one. You can fill these in yourself. Every family in their packet has one of the recyclable pouches to put the worksheet down in. So that last worksheet you could stick down in there. And then every family has a dry erase marker, and you can write your own story problems about your own family, which your child would really love. So in addition to the story problems that I've included, feel free to do this. I'd like you to do the ones I sent on day 1, but on day 2, feel free to make up your own. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. You did such a great job in math. You have finished now. I should have said at the beginning, you were just doing math with someone. You were doing math with Miss Ty. I'll remember to tell you first next time, but we just did math with Miss Ty. So right now, what I want you to do is to go find someplace in your house that's quiet, that you can sit. And now it is your turn to do math by myself. So you'll be doing it by yourself, but guess what? Your family and friends are there, so if you need help, you can call them over and they will help you do it. All right, and then families, once they finish those worksheets and they finish their math by themselves, one of the things we always do when we finish our work is we get to have earned free time. That's right. So after math, parents, please make sure that you give your child earned free time. That is a time just to sit around and play. We typically do it for about 5 minutes, but you guys have them at home and you have all day, so I encourage you to give them more than 5 minutes to play after doing math. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you all later. I love you and I miss you. Thanks for doing math with me today.